What's up, world? So DJI just came out with the DJI Osmo Action 4, and today we want to take a look and see the new features, specs, and if it's worth the upgrade. Now, the Osmo Action 4 was released August 2nd, 2023, and is listed at $399, $70 more than the Action 3, which is listed at $329. Now, number one, the Action 4 has a bigger sensor than the Action 3. This is an example of the size of the sensor. Now, if you don't know what a sensor is, the sensor is what captures light and turns light into pictures or video or the things that we see. Now, the lime green square is the size of the Action 4 sensor, while the teal square is the size of the Osmo Action 3 sensor, right? So the bigger sensor on the Action 4 will mean improvements with low light performance and increased detail in images and video in low light. So this will be beneficial for people who shoot at night or in low light conditions where, the lighting is poor. This doesn't mean you're gonna get amazing footage when it's dark, but it just means it'll be better. Now, DJI claims the dynamic range improved by 1 stop on the Action 4. Now, if that's confusing and you don't know what dynamic range is, dynamic range is something that we use to score the range of how light to how dark something is, right? Or how dark to how light an image or video is, right? It's a score that judges how bright is bright and how dark is dark, right? We give that a score. And the bigger the range, the better. We measure the score using stops. So for example, 6 stops of dynamic range is not as good as 10 stops of dynamic range, right? You're basically saying the brights get brighter and the darks get darker with 10 stops as compared to 6, right? And the more stops you have, 6 stops, 7 stops, 8 stops, it means more accurate images, more accurate videos, higher quality pictures, higher quality video, that kind of thing, right? So for the dynamic range to go up 1 stop, let's say for example it went from 6 to 7 stops, it's basically saying the image quality should be a little bit better. Now, it doesn't come with HDR mode, which stands for high dynamic range recording anymore, and all the videos you record will come in high dynamic range, right? Now, the waterproofing increased to 18 meters from 16 meters previously. So people that like to dive, go into the water deep and stuff like that, it's going to be beneficial towards them, right? So the Action 4 is waterproof up to 18 meters, but with the case, both the Action 4 and the Action 3 can survive up to 60 meters. The Action 4 does support more storage space, so it could record on micro SDs up to 512 gigabytes of storage, whereas the Action 3 can only record up to 256 gigabytes of storage. Now, the Action 4 actually comes with improved stabilization. That could be a selling point for some people, people that want that improved stabilization, people that are bikers, runners, hikers, people that are action people. That could be something that tips you over the edge to actually get the 4. Other than that, it's pretty much the same camera, right? The battery is identical to the Action 3 at 1770 mAh, and it's said to last a little bit less time because of the enhanced performance. So yes, the Action 4 dies faster and takes up a little bit more battery than the Action 3, even though it's the same exact size. Now, both the Action 3 and the Action 4 record 4K up to 120 frames per second. Both weigh the exact same. It's pretty much the same besides the bigger sensor. Now, personally, me speaking, would I upgrade from the 3 to the 4? I would say no. To me, the low light and the dynamic range is not enough for the price raise, especially if the battery dies faster, right? Like, at least give me a longer lasting battery. And also the photo resolution is said to be approximately 10 megapixels as opposed to the 12 megapixels on the Action 3. So I'm losing some megapixel range too. It's a no for me. But if you're a diver and the improved waterproofing is important, and if you're someone who likes to shoot at night with limited lighting, and you're someone who wants to record all videos in HDR without putting, on a specific mode, and if you're somebody that needs a little bit more space to record, and if you're somebody that likes to improve stabilization, then this might be the thing for you. But y'all get in the comment box, y'all let me know if it's worth it for you. Y'all looking to upgrade, y'all looking to get some footage with this thing, y'all let me know. Yeah, man, if y'all was feeling this content, just give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and we gonna have some more tech, niggly dope stuff coming for you soon. All right, so let's do it.